Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci with Gustan Associates at Lone Cabin. A lot of you looking for a house, think you can save some money, maybe call the listing agent or go online and buy it for sale by owner, or drive down the street and knock at someone's doors for selling it and save yourself some money and negotiate better. But there's a lot of benefits to using a realtor. You want someone looking out for you in the transaction process. A lot of things can go wrong, and realtors can spot things that you can't see. That when you walk into a house, you don't know what to look for because they've been through so many purchases and they've seen so many inspections, and they know what to look for and really find something wrong with the house, or is it the right price, So they tell you all the advantages of a realtor. One is you want someone to tell you this is the right price for the home. You want to make sure you're paying a good price, not overpaying. You also want to make sure that you want someone managing, the lawyers and make sure all that stuff's done. You don't want to be worrying about that stuff. You also might want to get a referral of a good inspector that they trust. And then you also, when you're a buyer, you're not paying them anything. So yeah, you possibly could negotiate a low price with a listing agent because they're going to get both sides. But usually in that case, that listing agent's just seeing dollar sign and they're greedy and they're not looking out for you. But so also when you see, like, when you go on Zillow or something, you see a house for sale, and you may not know this, but I have been plenty of clients just trying to do their own thing, and they always seem to find the houses that look like the best deal ever. And the reason they are is because they're auction houses, and they don't understand what that means. So when you see an auction house, that means that's going to go for cash. Unless you're a cash buyer, you're going to lose. So you find yourself searching and wasting time for houses your realtor will say, no, that one's no good. Another thing that you might run into problems with is like a senior freeze. You see a property that's $300,000 with $1,000 a year taxes. That's what I want, and you don't know that that's a senior freeze. So you waste your time, and your realtor's not watching out for you, and you go all the way to the closing table and find out the tax bills are going to be jacked up to $10,000. And you're like, what? And then things like that can fall apart at the very end of the loan process and kill your whole deal. Sometimes things like that don't get caught until the very end because last year's tax bill was $1,000, but someone at the very end catches it, hey, this is not the right tax bill. Going forward, it's going to be $10,000 a year. So realtors make sure that you're not doing that. And then there's other things. There's sometimes houses don't have homeowners exemption. The taxes look too high. So the realtor will say, no, there's no exemption. When you move in, the taxes are going to drop. So now you would exclude yourself because the taxes are too high when they're really going to be lower. So there's many reasons you want a realtor. And again, they don't cost you a thing. They're going to refer you trustworthy people in the business. They're going to refer you a trustworthy lawyer. They're going to refer you a trustworthy inspector, and hopefully they're going to refer you a trustworthy mortgage broker, because there's a lot of people out there that you can't trust in this business. Not that they're out to get you. They're just not knowledgeable, and they advertise really good on the internet. And all of a sudden you find out the guy just had 5 stars reviews for 100 reviews because he was good on the internet and put those on there. So you want someone who's done work with the realtor and can confirm that the job is well done, not just the cheapest rate, the cheapest inspector, the cheapest this. You don't want that. When you get the lowest rate on those internet boards from these companies, you get no communication, you get no creativity, you get people don't know what they're doing, their process. The reason it's so cheap is because they're paying nobody to do the work. There's no extra quality of work being done. So that's what happens when you go through that, and you're going to find out going through a mortgage process with a super low rate, you're going to have headaches if you don't have a professional. Now, if you're perfect, yes, go through those, really low rates, because that's all that those people can handle is perfect. When I mean perfect, I mean 820 credit scores, 2 years W-2 jobs, no crazy bonuses, nothing, just straight income, and you got $100,000 in the bank, and you're buying a perfect house on a perfect block, and you've never been late on anything. So that's the type of people that can do it. But outside of that, most people go through a struggle through a mortgage process. So a realtor can refer you to someone who's really good at doing all the aspects you need, all the people, gathering the people together for you, for the right team to close your loan. So that's my advice to you on a realtor. Don't try to do it on your own. If you want to be cheap and save money and think you're going to negotiate, you're probably going to wind up not, unless you know what you're doing, you're probably going to wind up with not the best outcome. You might be a little discouraged when you move in your house and find something wrong because no one's looking out for you. All right, thank you very much. If you like this video, please like it. If you got any questions, answer the question, we'll get back to you. Please share. Thank you.